Good morning, sweet friends. My name is Pam, your friend Pam. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So this is just going to be a quick video about the photo gallery wall behind me. I installed this on yesterday and I shared it on Instagram, and I've been getting so many questions about the size of the photos, where I got the frames, where I got the photos, how did I get them printed, how did I install it, all the things. So this is just gonna be a quick video to kind of like tell you what I did. Okay, so before we jump into this, I'm gonna show you the tools that I use for this project. You guys, please keep in mind that I am not a professional and I totally winged this. It is by the grace of our Heavenly Father that it turned out cute, because I don't know what I'm doing. But the tools that I use this ruler right here. I use the pencil, the tape measure, and is that all I used? Yeah, and that's all I use. Yeah, I just use these three things. So first off, what I did was I measured this wall here. This is our hallway wall, and it was about approximately 14 feet by 8 feet. So that was the first thing that I did. I knew I wanted to use very large posters. For size reference, I am 5'2", and this is like the size. This is a 24 by 36 poster print. The posters were printed from Walgreens. And our Walgreens in our town has same day printing service, and so that's what I just did. I took just pictures from my phone. I ran them through Canva, or you can run them through Instagram to a filter to get the color that you see. I knew I wanted mine to be black and white, and so I just ran them through the Canva filter. And this filter is called film strip or whatever. And it made all of them, you know, the black and white. What else do I want to say? Okay, so yeah, so after I put the filter on the photo, I uploaded them to Walgreens and picked poster size. And then there are several sizes of posters. There's 16 by 20, 18 by something. It's various sizes. And so I pulled up a size chart thing. I'll insert all this stuff here so you can see it. I pulled up a size chart thing and knew that I wanted the big posters. Because I felt like the big posters, because this is a small space and the ceilings are low, I felt like having large posters would kind of make it look a little bigger, and I think it does. So that's why I went with this. Okay, and then the other reason that I went with this size photos is because I already had 3 of these frames, and so I only had to buy 3 more instead of buying 6 frames. New frames. And so y'all know I'm the queen of use what you got. So I was like, you know what, I want to use this. Okay, so to review, 24 by 36, the photos, put a filter over them. You can choose whatever type of filter you want. You don't have to choose a filter, but get your picture the way you want it, and then you send it to Walgreens. These photos for this size, the 24 by 36, they are $32 a piece, but you're not gonna pay $32 a piece. You're gonna go to Retail Me Not, okay? Type in Walgreens photo, and you'll get a coupon. So I got all of these 60% off. So my total should have been what, $369, like $180. But I got all of these for like $70 or $60. I think it was $60 actually, you guys. So I got all these for $60. So you're gonna get your coupon, okay, and put your coupon code in. Okay, and then the frames. These 3 of these frames, this one, and this one, these came from Target. this one, and this one, these are from Joann's. The ones from Target, I've had those for a few years now, so I don't know if I'll be able to find them. I'll try, and if I can, I'll link them in the description box. The ones from Joann's, I just got those yesterday, or the day before yesterday. And get this, God is so good. He's so good to me. Okay, I was like, frames, y'all. Frames are so expensive. So regular price, these 24 by 36 frames, they were $40 a piece regular price. Guess what? I caught them on a Joann's on a door buster sale, and they were also 60% off. So they were only I'll have to put it up on the screen, but I think like $15 each. And so I bought 3 of those. Now this project is a little bit costly, but it was fun and it's just really beautiful. Okay, so we talked about the size, we talked about the photos where we're getting them printed at, and then we talked about where we got the frames from. Keep in mind, this is the way that I did it, but if you go on like YouTube and stuff, there are companies that will do this for you. One is called like Mixed Tiles or whatnot. They will do this for you. I did look on there for them, but for me to get this big size like this, it was gonna be more money for them to do it versus for me to just do it myself. Okay, so after I measured the wall, we got our measurements, we got our 14 by 8. I messed up when I did this, and when I started to install this, I started down here because I knew, oh my gosh, so much to tell you. So when I look on the ones on Pinterest, the photos are close together, and I kind of wanted that, but every time I would do the calculations, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that amount on this wall. Looking back now, I probably could get 4 up top and 4 up bottom, but anyway, maybe in the future I'll do that. So anyway, with that being said, you have to decide how much spacing you want to leave in between your photos. And so a lot of them on Pinterest, they're only leaving like ½ an inch. I ended up leaving 10 inches. No, 12 inches. I ended up leaving 12 inches between each one. But what I was gonna say is the first time that I did this, I started installing from this side, and I didn't measure to have the same spacing on either side of the things. So when I first installed it, everything was kind of wonky installed over here, and then I had a big blank space right here. And I didn't have because of the alarm, this is the other thing that kind of threw me off in my calculation. So make sure you look around so you have an alarm system and all that, because that's what messed up my calculations when I was doing this. So yeah, when I did all this, I was like, wait a minute, the alarm, I didn't account for that. And so there was going to be like a big empty space here. But last night, I just took everything down and reinstalled it, remeasured it, and reinstalled it. And so what I ended up doing was 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. So I went to the 7-foot mark. I got my tape measure, I went to the 7-foot mark, and it was about right here. And so I knew I needed to start in the middle, and I do the middle first and work your way out. I think for me, that was the best solution. Start in the middle, find the middle of your wall, then measure your frame. This frame was 25 inches. And so I kind of just was like, okay, 25 inches here, and this is the middle. And 25, so it's like 12 and 12. That's where I got the 12, because 12 and 12 is 24. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this math. Okay, but this is how I did it. Okay, 14, the middle of 14 is 7. So this was 7. The frame was 25, but I just rounded it to say 24 because I was like, if it's a little bit off, that's okay. And because I want it to work with even numbers. Okay, so then 24 divided by 2, 24 divided by 2 is 12. And that's where I got the 12 from. And so then I went to the 7, the middle of the 7 with the 12, and that's why I put the first one, because this was the middle, and I went to the middle with the 12. Like here. And so that's why I made a marking right here to say, okay, I'm gonna put my first frame right here. And then I did a marking, and I just did like a little dot, and then I did my marking, and then here, there's 12, here, and then because we did that, we started in the middle, now we have approximately the same extra on both sides. Yes, so yeah. Does that make any sense? Probably not. The key is, though, just start in the middle. To divide whatever your wall is in half and start in the middle. But I'll try to find the article that gives that equation. And so if you're a mathematician, you can maybe do the equation, figure it out better. Or comment down below. Comment down below if you've done this project and you're like, girl, no, you just got to subtract here, divide here, and boom. Comment below so we can help each other. Because I looked for stuff on the internet. I just couldn't find anything. Okay. So now that we had everything, lined up or whatever, now it was time to install. This was a nightmare. But I'm going to tell you what I did for the shortcut. Let's get closer. Okay, so at first I tried to do the nails. Let me see. Okay, so first I tried to find the nails and do this, but you can see all the nail holes. I gotta feel like I would do the nail holes, but it just wasn't laying flush or flat, and then they were and I was like, that is going to drive me insane. So then I went and got double-sided carpet tape, which is very, very strong because it holds these rugs in place, And so I put the double-sided tape here. Double-sided tape did not work. So what actually ended up working were these command strips here. Let me give you a close-up. It's a Velcro. And I got these from Amazon. I'll put a link in them. And so they have a sticky back. So you take the sticky back and put it here. And then you take another command strip, put it on top. And then when you get ready to install, you take the tape off. And then, I don't know if you can see right here. You see that line? Like there was my line that I used. And there was my marking that I used to know where I needed to go. The marking is there. And so anyway, after I did that, so pretend these aren't here right now. So when you first start, these are on my poster board. And then, but I took the sticky back off, and then I just took it and I had my leveler. This was the hardest part because I was trying to hold this and hold the leveler at the same time. Where's my leveler at? Where's my leveler? I don't even know where my leveler is right now. And, no, I don't know where it is. Okay. But I would hold this, hold the leveler, and make sure I'm leveling it and getting it even to that line. making sure I stay in line with that marking up there, and then I would press it. And then I would press it, and I held it for like 10 seconds, and then the Velcro stayed. And so the good thing about having these with Velcro, when I want to change the pictures out, how I just took it down now, and my Velcro is still here. The Velcro is still here. I can just take this off, change out my photo, and then Velcro it back on. So let's go ahead and Velcro this one back on. So I'm just gonna look for my pieces that are already here. Kind of go up to my line. I would still like to use my leveler when I do this, but let me see. Okay, and if you listen here, you hear it to know that it's installed. You hear it crunching in. So I'm just looking for my line up here. I wish I had my leveler. And then I'm just gonna. All right. Okay, and so then we were able to put it back on. And so, yes. Okay, and then the other thing with using the Velcro command strips, I like that it's flush to the wall. You see, it's like really on the wall. With my nails, it was like hanging over, and I think that's just because I'm not a good nail person. So I really, really liked this a lot better. Okay, have I told you everything? I feel like I have. So yeah, you just do your things, you install it, and then you sit back and you enjoy it. So yeah, I guess that's it. All right, thank you so much for watching. So yeah, when I mentioned tools, I did not have my leveler in my hand, but that is, oh, here it is. That is something you'll need. Oh, and it's leveled. Oh, it's leveled perfectly. Oh my gosh. So you'll need your leveler. All right, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. You can do this. You can do it. It may seem overwhelming and like, oh my gosh, I want to do this, but I don't know if I can do that measurement and get it straight. You can do it. You can do it. I've also seen where people buy the little things that project the lights onto your wall so you can do it. But if you don't have that tool, I don't want you to let that stop you from installing you a photo gallery wall. If you don't have the money to buy the mixed tiles, I don't want that to stop you from doing you a family love gallery wall. Also, if you are on a budget, start with 2 photos. This month, I'm gonna get 2. And you start doing your measurements. And I'll put in this picture here of what I've used through Canva to cut and paste to give myself a visualization of what it is, what it will probably look like. You do that and have your inspiration picture. Write the vision, make it plain. You have your vision, but this month you can only afford to do 2 photos and 2 frames. You go get your 2 photos, your 2 frames, your 1 photo, your 1 frame, and you start it, boom. This is my starting point. I'm starting right here. The next month, the Lord has blessed you where you can buy 2 frames and 2 photos. You get your 2 frames and your 2 photos. The next month, the Lord blesses you even more. You get another. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? The one thing I always like to say when I'm telling about projects, and the thing that my brain tells myself is, don't go broke trying to do a project to keep up with the Joneses, to copy somebody. You know what I mean? No, you're going to do it in your own style. We are being inspired by one another and by others, but we're going to ask God to put some swag on it, Father God, of how you want me to do it. Make it help me to make it original for me. You see what I'm saying? So then can't nobody come to you and be like, that's not really a photo gallery wall because the photos are usually closer together. Well, this is my swag on it, okay? This is something new that God gave to me. That's what you're gonna tell them, okay? Don't let the haters, because haters gonna hate. Oh God, okay. It's another video about haters. We're not gonna talk about them today because we're talking about our family love photo gallery wall. So I love you so much. You made it to the end of this video with the ramblings and everything. I hope I was detailed with the instructions that I gave to you. And so please, if you do a photo gallery wall, send me a photo. I want to see what your gallery wall looks like because I'm so obsessed with these. I love all of them. Even the ones, let me say this. Even the ones who they do a photo this way, a photo vertically, horizontal, vertically, horizontal, vertically. A 20 by 16, a 24 by 36, a 12 by 12. Again, this is your vision, the way that you want to do it, okay? And it's going to look good. It's going to look good. Don't be insecure about it. I promise you, it will look good and it's going to be beautiful because you made it with your beautiful hands, okay? Is there anything else I want to say? I guess that's it. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. But like my friend Tabitha say, if you're not having a wonderful day, don't go messing up somebody else's day who's having a wonderful day. Keep your miserabilities to yourself, okay? Keep your miserabilities to yourself. Don't bring it over here. Don't bring it over here. We are going to spread our joy like confetti, okay? Keep your miserabilities to yourself. All right, have a happy day. Photo gallery wall, photo gallery wall, photo gallery wall, photo gallery wall. Hey sweet friends, my name is Pam, your friend Pam. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So welcome. It's been a while since I've made a video. I guess the first things first I want to share with you is me and Danny officially are engaged.